Hello and welcome. My name is Aaron, and thanks for swinging by the Auto Trading channel. Our main focus here at Auto Trading is to dive deep into the code of automated trading strategies. And today we'll be diving into our first bot on the Option Alpha platform, Genesis 1.0. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Alright, as we begin our Option Alpha series, this is going to be a bit of a step-by-step learning process for us all. I'm brand spanking new to this program as well, so we'll be learning together. There are 12 bot examples that Kirk goes over, and I felt like that's a great place for us, mainly myself, to start. I'll do a recap of his training video, and then we'll get the bot set up and running so that we can monitor the various decisions and actions that the bots take. We want to see real-world trading examples of Option Alpha, and so that's exactly what we're going to do. Again, all the credit goes to Kirk and the Option Alpha team. I'm just reiterating, and we are testing this out. Alright, these 12 videos that we are going to start off with, which then creates 12 different bots. There are two different places that you can find these easily. You can go to a resources tab, and let's see, scroll down, and we have these 12 right here. And so they have overviews of how to get these set up. And so these are some of the first that we will go through. Additionally, if you click in on your bots tab, you can come over to templates, and there's a few of them here. Here's 30 different examples of different bots and strategies that they've made, and so they definitely have more that we can discover. But those are the two kind of quick places to go to find this content if you want to see more on each of these. Okay, so let's get into it. What you'll do is come over here to templates, click on Genesis 1.0 beginner, and click on clone. And you can leave all this stuff, all these settings, the way they're set right now. We're set to our paper trading account, and we're allocating $1,000 of our capital. And this will only open up one position per day, and it will only let you have one active position per day. And so as we get into Genesis 2.0 and Genesis 3.0, that will change, and we'll get into some really cool things that you can do and have it monitoring multiple stocks. But for now, go ahead and click clone, and that will open up Genesis 1.0 in your bots. Alright, so we've already gone over all these different tabs in a previous video, and so what we want to do is we want to click on over here to automations, and you can see that we have scanners and monitors and events, and we have no events right now, but in Genesis 1.0 we have a scanner and we have a monitor. Starting with the scanner, these look for new positions, and so if we click in on that, it will show us the decision tree. So this one being Genesis 1.0 is super simple. The start of the automation, it says SPY price is above the 200-day simple moving average. If yes, then we're going to open a short put spread. So let's click in on these, and I can show you that if we click on this, we can go in and we can change anything that has a underline. So the symbol price, we can change above or below, 200-day, simple moving average. And because we are kind of in a sideways trending market, I'm actually going to come in here and change this to the 100-day. And we'll keep it on the simple moving average. I had it pulled up over here on the watch list. You can check anything out. It's very similar to TradingView, how it kind of gives you a snapshot of your technical indicators and averages. But over here are 200. All the shorter ones have crossed over, and our exponential will probably cross over soon, and then the simple will follow after that, I believe. And so I'm going to switch this one over to 100 just because of the market we're in right now. So hopefully we can get a few more trades in and just see it work. So I'm going to click next. Simple moving average is good. Let's click save and save. And we want to edit that caption. Here we go. Just so if we come back in here, we know what it's doing. All right, so now if that is a no, then nothing happens, right? But if the SPY price is above the 100-day simple moving average, then we want to open the short put spread. So let's click in on that, and we can see all the details. And so this, everything is kind of self-explanatory except this price right here. They allow for smart pricing, which is really cool. It tries, instead of just placing you right at the bid or right at the ask, it will incrementally step you towards the bid or the ask, depending on what side you're on. And so if you had this at 100%, that means that for 10 seconds it would try 25% of the bid-ask spread, and then 10 seconds later it'd try 50%, and then 75%, and then it would try to get you in at 100%. So I'm going to change that one to 100% because this is just an example on our paper trading account, and we want that to execute a trade for us. I'm going to click save and save, and then what we can do is we change some things. So let's do run test. Yes, we're going to run this, and let's see. So it's currently saying that no, it's not above the 100-day SMA. Now what we could do is we could come in here and we could change this one. So let's see, was the EMA? No, but the 200 EMA is. And so let's come in here and do 200. We'll just switch it to the 200-day EMA so I can show you guys a test. And so we run a test, and it says, hey, this first automation, even though it's the 200-day EMA, that one was a yes. And so we would open this position right now. So that is pretty cool. You can see if your code makes sense with current data set right now. I'm going to come in here, and because I want to see this actually change in real time, we'll do 100-day SMA and save it. All right, moving on to monitors. As their name implies, they monitor and manage any open positions and trades that we have going on with this bot, and they will just lie dormant and wait until there's an actual position that the scanner created for them to manage. And additionally, with monitors, now we don't have to watch each position each day looking for when to take a profit, or trying to remember when earnings are for each and every trade that we have active. That's what the monitors are for. And so it's a great way to offload all of the manual and tedious tasks involved in managing a trade. So let's click in on this one, and we can see what it's all about. So this will repeat for each position, and as you remember, in the initial settings we have one position per day, but in 2.0 and 3.0 we will have multiple positions, and so this is pretty cool. But this one right here, at any position type that we have open, it will be monitoring for any of them. And then, so we repeat this for all the positions, and it asks, do we have a 50% profit? And if we're already at a 50% profit, then it's like, yes, okay, we'll just close that position, take the profits and run. But if not, then we can, wait and kind of play it a little bit. And so let me click in on this. So something that Kirk put into this bot is, if we have 50% profit, then let's try to price ourselves with a little bit better of an exit. Instead of paying the full bid-ask spread, let's just pay 50% of that. We might get an extra 10 cents or 20 cents, whatever that might be, but for options that could be a lot. And so it will try at, what does that end up being? 12.5% of the bid-ask spread, because we're doing 4 prices. And then if it doesn't get you out of the trade, it'll try it at 25% of the bid-ask spread, then 37.5%, and then 50%. And so that's really cool, that you can say, hey, if it's like creme de la creme and we're at 50% profit already, and we get in with a good exit on the bid-ask spread, well, that's great. It's a win-win. We get out quicker, and we're not having to monitor the trade. Now, if it doesn't, well, maybe you don't want to be in the market more than 2 days before the market or that trade expires. And so we can just have it automatically kick us out 2 days before it expires. And then on this one, we want to make sure 100% that it closes. And so what Kirk has this placed at is 100% of the bid-ask spread. And so it'll still try the 4 prices to get you a better exit. So try the 25, the 50, the 75, then finally, if it has to, it will get you out at the full price to exit the trade. And we didn't change anything here. And lastly, this one has been running on the 200-day for a while. And if we go to log, we can see that every 15 minutes, this has taken one action. It has checked to see if we are above the 200-day simple moving average, and that's just been a no for a while now. And so this log will show you exactly when and where and at what time you got into the trade. So there you have it, my fellow automates. That is a quick overview of our very first bot on the Option Alpha platform, the Genesis 1.0 bot. And in just a few days, we'll dive into Genesis 2.0 and get that one set up and running as well. To whomever, whenever, and however this finds you, I hope that it finds you well, and I hope to see you again soon.